Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of great millstone who have told me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth for us like to do so. It's going to be a quick video, man, on basically the nations being confederate against us and that the nations are likened unto spittle, man. Always remember that. Always remember the Lord has his portion, man. The Lord always had his portion. Okay, the Lord has his favorite bird, right? He has his favorite people. He has his favorite flower. You know what I mean? He has his portion. Okay, this is Psalms 83:3. It says, "They have taken." No, I started too. It says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." And you know what proves that? If you look at the New World Order board, just the representatives, you don't have one Israelite New World Order representative, right? These nations, understand that these nations benefited off of us being cursed, right? They benefited off of it, man. And that's why, they don't want us to receive that power. That's why this message is the most dangerous message to their how do you say it, to their craft, because understand, when we wake up, guess what? We take the world back, period. Ain't no if and buts about it. We take the world back. You know what I mean? We take the world back, and they're scared and terrified of that. Okay, this is 6. It says, "The tabernacle of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek." So if you read down, it just tells you, it lists some of the heathen nations that are confederate against us, which they all are. But they want to take our name away from us, man. You know what I mean? They want to take our name. They want to throw a rock and hide their hand and point it, like put us in bad situations and tell the Father, hey, look what they're doing. They eating pork. Well, you put pork in everything. Or they commit adultery. Well, these bitches, all these bitches is hoes. You know what I mean? The best we could do is ask the bitch, does she got a man? If she say no and give you the ass, you know what I mean? And you get the ass, and then it turns out she got a man, it's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that's the place that we live in. You know what I mean? And that's wrong. You know what I mean? That's wrong. That's the place that we live in, man. You know what I mean? And that's what we check. Make sure, we check. Gotta check, make sure, hey, she ain't got no man. Hey, make sure to check your ingredients. They ain't got pork in it. Make sure. Because we want to live by a certain code. We do live by a certain code, man. Understand that, always. The other nations don't live by a code. They don't live by a code as well. They don't live by a code at all. Let me get this. I got this real quick. They live lawless, especially Esau. Esau lived lawless as hell. You know what I mean? That mother, he lived lawless, man. He don't care. But let me go here. This is 2nd Esdras 6:54. Now, people say, oh, y'all racist. Y'all racist. Well, not really. I mean, if you look at the definition of the racist, it just means to be for your own kind. You know what I mean? The Most High is racist. Let me check this statement out. In 2nd Esdras 6:54 says, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Watch this. 55, it says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Thou madest the world for Israel's sakes. As for the other people which also come from Adam, right? Peep game. So the other people which also come from Adam, which are the heathen nations, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Well, guess what? Means they're worth nothing. The heathen nations are worth absolutely nothing. Okay? They're nothing, man. This is 57. It says, now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lord over us and to devour us, which was prophecy because we had went off. But guess what? Slowly but surely, not slowly, but surely, the switch is being made. Switch is turning around, man. If you look at all the shit that's going on, the switch is being turned around. It's 58 says, but we thy people whom thou hast called, thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent love are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess the inheritance, an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Which I'm pretty sure every other brother in the truth had got the same question. You know what I mean? Who was it? I think it was Peter that had the same question. What should we receive? For doing this. You know what I mean? We're gonna receive 10 times more. A lot times more than what we actually could get on this side. You know what I mean? For doing this work, which is the best thing that you could do. This is the best thing that you could do. Those heathen nations that come from Adam, that also came from Adam, man, they just, come on, man. You think these nations are going to be forgiven after everything that they've done to the Lord's chosen people? Come on, man. Get real. Get serious. You believe the Most High is the just power, don't you? All right. It's Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. It says, prepare slaughter for the children. The children is y'all coming back. That spirit coming back. That's why you got racism that still exists today. You know what I mean? That shit ain't going nowhere. They just good at hiding it now. Shit ain't been nowhere, going nowhere. They still got the hatred because they can't help it. It's embedded in them. It's in their spirit. They can't help it, man. Okay? They can't help it. But guess what? Just because you can't help it don't mean you ain't going to get punished for it. This is 22. It says, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it, said the besom of destruction. It's like I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. You know what I mean? So guess what? With that being said, guess what? The earth is going to be destroyed. Okay, the earth is going to be destroyed. But not only that, guess who else is going to be destroyed? Guess who else is going to be destroyed? Esau. If you read Obadiah, right? Because when it says prepare slaughter for his children, Esau is going to be destroyed. If you read Revelations 13, 9, and 10, it tells you, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. But when you go into 22, which I'll read it again, it says, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant, the son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh. So Babylon is no longer going to have a name. Babylon is going to be cut off. This place is going to be destroyed. And just, this place has been the wicked pollution of the whole earth and of the whole world. So they got a sick judgment coming to it, a terrible judgment coming to it. They got to, but the Lord will redeem the elect, man. The Lord will redeem his people. The Lord Yahweh Shai will redeem, the 144,000 and the elect. The elect, which is the elect, and the 1/3, which is also the elect, but there's elect inside of the elect, which is 144,000 men, 12,000 men from each tribe. You know what I mean? Those men are going to be selected, and guess what? Those men are going to rule the earth. We keep saying it, but we believe it, and it's going to happen. UFO chariots are manifesting themselves. Man, we closer than we ever been. As a matter of fact, let me get 2nd Esdras 4 and 48 real quick. Check this out. This is the last scripture I'm going to get for the night. You can read the whole thing because it's an account. But I'm just grabbing 48 to get to the point. It says, so I stood and saw, and behold, a hot burning oven passed by before me. And it happened that when the flame was gone by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remained still. After there passed by before me a watery cloud, and sent down much rain with a storm, and went the stormy rain was, and it's like, yeah, when the stormy rain was past, and the drops remained still, then said he unto me, consider with thyself, as the rain is more than the drops, and as the fire is greater than the smoke. But the drops and the smoke remain behind, so the quantity which is past did more exceed. So more has passed than more that has to happen. So we're closer than we ever been, man. You know what I mean? We're closer. We're closer. We're right around the corner, man. From the kingdom. I just hope I had a spirit to keep pushing. I hope you brothers had a spirit to keep pushing, man. That's why we do these videos and encourage each other. But with that, man, Lil Willie video is edifying. Lil Willie brothers got something from this video. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Dash. I will tell you brothers keep pushing. I will say shalom, stay up, shalom.